now is Claudia Tornquist. She is president and CEO of Kodiak Copper, a new company that we're going to get our heads around today. Claudia, it's really great to meet you because there's so much to talk about here. Let's start with an introduction to Kodiak Copper, the company. And can you tell us a bit about the team behind it? I know that's quite the USP.
Yes, very happy to. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me, Danielle. So Kodiak was founded by Chris Taylor, who many of your listeners will know from our sister company, Great Bear, that he also founded one of the biggest discovery successes in the last decade, $2 billion worth of returns for shareholders. So Chris is a very innovative, very creative geologist, was very big part of Great Bear's success and is also a big part of Kodiak's success. He's the founder and the chairman and very much leads the technical geological strategy of the company. Myself, I'm more the business side of things. I have been in resources now for 25 years. And although I'm an engineer by training, most of my experience is more in the financial, commercials, or business side of things. Business evaluation, business development, M&A. I worked for many years, almost 10 for Rio Tinto, and then the last decade or so in the junior space. So what Chris and I bring to the company is very complementary. He's the geological side of things. I'm the financial capital market side of things. We really complement each other.
And the company, I understand, is part of the Discovery Group. Could you tell us a little bit about this loose alliance and how it benefits you?
Yes, well, I feel very fortunate to be part of a strong group with Kodiak. Discovery has been around for almost 2 decades. It was founded by John Robbins and Jim Paterson, two very well-known and well-respected mining entrepreneurs with many successes to their name. And Discovery is really a loose alliance of companies. So we are at the moment 8 companies, all independent listed companies, but we all work out of the same office. And there's just a real network of support. And it's a group of great people, lots of expertise, good contacts, technical know-how, etc., that gets shared. And that's a big benefit. And also, very importantly, it gives a lot of credibility. Discovery is a well-known name, a group that has been around for many years, and that gives, in particular, retail investors confidence that the companies in the group are solid companies, good projects, well-managed, etc.
Claudia, what is the overarching strategy and ethos that guides your leadership of Kodiak Copper?
Well, Kodiak's overarching strategy is really copper porphyry exploration. So we are hunting for big copper porphyry projects and in established mining jurisdictions with good infrastructure. And importantly, the projects we take on, we're focused on our advanced projects, so not greenfields, but projects already, when we started with them with existing results. And we've now taken, 2 of them forward, and in particular one in British Columbia, MPD, that we are focused on.
We need to speak more about MPD. We will do a dedicated introduction video to that project because it is vast with lots happening. But for today, can we get a bit of an overview of it, please? And can you give us a sense of what it is that makes a project attractive to Kodiak?
Well, MPD is a project in southern British Columbia that we acquired in late 2018 and have been working now for 7 years. We were fortunate and made a discovery right in our maiden drill program and have since drilled 90,000 meters over the last 7 years. So every year, big drill programs. And 6 months ago, achieved a big milestone with a maiden resource estimate. So big step for our company, big catalyst as well. It was well received by the market. And yet that's only really the start for the next phase of growth, because a maiden resource estimate, as the name says, is a maiden resource estimate and a starting point for further growth. And that's really what Kodiak is focused on for this year, to grow the resource to something significantly bigger than what it is now.
And again, we just have time for a top note on this, but you do have another project in the US, Mojave, with some very interesting things happening.
Yes, Mojave is a project that we acquired roughly at the same time as our MPD project, with the intention to drill it. But then, as I just mentioned, we made a discovery on our PC project in the maiden drill program, and hence never focused on Mojave, particularly in the difficult years. I mean, we had some years of real sort of mining downturn where the market was very difficult, and so we were fully focused on our MPD project in BC and didn't do much on Mojave. But just the last 2 years, there has definitely been a turn in the market, and in particular a lot of interest for critical mineral projects in the US, and our Mohave project is in Arizona. And so we thought it's a good time to unlock the value of that project. And we have recently announced a transaction with Teck Resources to vend this project into a new company called K-Copper that will be listed and will be focused on US copper exploration.
So now finally, looking forward with the mining markets finally rising up to meet you, what are those major milestones that we need to pay attention to on your roadmap to development?
Well, for the foreseeable future, for this year, we will have lots of drill results. First and foremost, we are drilling as we speak at MPD with the view to increase the size of our resource and also potentially make some new discoveries. We're testing some new targets. So lots of news flow, lots of exploration results. And with our other project, Mohave, as I mentioned, the transaction to vend it into K-Copper is currently being worked on. We are planning to complete that in the third quarter, so there will be more news from that side as well.
Claudia, thank you so much for giving us a great overview of Kodiak and your projects. We're going to get you back to do a deeper dive introduction to MPD and what is happening with Mojave. Thanks for today.
Thank you.